What is up, you guys? So I am back with a hair tutorial, which today I'm just going to be showing you how to do these distressed locks, distressed goddess locks. Ooh, disrespectful. They are butt length and they're not really heavy at all. They're soft locks. The length does add some weight though, so just keep that in mind. And for the curls, I am using Gogo curls, which I'm almost out in T27. And then for the lock twisting hair, I'm using this Xpressions. I wish they had a longer length. This is in the color Champagne Amber, which I've never seen before. It looks like a 27 to me, honestly, but it looks so cute. And this is in the length 16 inches, but I wish that they would have had like a 24 or a 30 because that would have saved me a little bit of time when it comes to wrapping. So I already got some free hair hanging up here. And I'm just going to show y'all how I do these. Keep in mind, I am going on hour number, let's see, what time is it now? It's almost 6 o'clock. I've been doing my hair since 11, so 6 hours roughly. 6 hours, and I have 3 rows left. And y'all remind me to never do a wig again because this is why I don't wear wigs. My edges are gone. I mean, they gone. I feel like I had a little bit more than this, and I gave myself the wax, edge wax at this point. Because look at this, I'm forcing it right now. I'm forcing it. But all I can do is just cover these little babies up. Oh my God, especially this part right here. This part is just tragic. But you know what? I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna get them back. I always do. I always do. Look at this. Oh, stay tuned for my edge journey. All right, so I'm gonna part. And I just did a protein treatment on my hair, and I don't know like why, but my hair feels so thick and so coarse. Like really strong. It's not shedding or anything like that, but boy, oh boy, is it hard to part it and comb through it. So this is the first row, and then I'll separate this into 2 rows. And then for this first row, I'm only gonna put 2 faux locks right here because I'm not trying to stress out my edges any more than I already have with that damn wig. Oh, y'all, so that Amazon wig, I just ended up taking it off. I've had it for a little over a month. At the very most, probably like a month and a half. And I wore that bad boy out. I mean, until you couldn't wear it no more. Ow, there. Ouch, y'all, my head hurts so bad. But yeah, I wore that thing until it started balding in the middle. And even when it was like getting a little thin, which I'll end up putting it back on eventually when my edges come back and I got some sense. But people were still complimenting me on it. Like, it looked even more natural, which is just crazy. And it really didn't look bad. It didn't look like it was balding. I just knew how it was when I first bought it, so that's the only reason I noticed that it started to get thinner than when I first had it. But y'all, that wig, it held up. The curls didn't get matted. It wasn't shedding super crazy to where you couldn't really do like the same styles. Like, it looks very cute and very natural. It's still super full. I'm gonna go grab it so y'all can see it. But right now, I know I just needed to give my hair a break because I reinstalled that wig like a good 5 times since I had it. You know, with wigs, you kind of have to take them off and rubbing alcohol that thing and put some rubbing alcohol or some conditioner on your scalp. I was trying to make sure I took care of my hair in between the installs too, so I just kept taking it off and putting it back on. But yeah, it held up. I definitely still recommend that Amazon wig. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all, I cannot believe my little babies, what they have gone through. I'm sorry, it just, I ain't gonna do it no more. Y'all, my forehead is already big as hell. Like, I did not need this problem to add on to my big ass forehead. Ugh. All right, so I got my 2 plaits right here. And the gel that I'm using is this braid gel. Smells decent. I'm not the biggest fan because it does turn white, which is really inconvenient, but I'm gonna put a little bit of this satin mousse on it to see if that'll get rid of the whiteness, or a little bit of oil, or a little bit of warm water. I'm gonna figure out which one will get rid of the white, because you can see, like, once you put it on there and then let it set, if there's any clumps, it's gonna turn white. It's gonna turn white. And that's not what we need. All right, so I'm gonna take this curly hair, take my crochet needle, and I'm going to stick the needle through the plait. Put the curly hair on, close the latch, pull it through. And then I like to, you can either braid this into your plait, whichever you feel like is easier for you. And then I like to just put mine on the braid. Don't ask me why, I really don't know. So that's on there, that ain't going nowhere. And then I'm gonna take about this much of this Marley hair. And I'm going to also crochet that into the middle of this plait. I'm gonna have a short side and a long side. And lastly, I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm gonna crochet that through the top. This style is super easy, it's protective. I can wear this style for up to 2.5, 3 months if I really want to, which I typically do. You can wash your hair in between and all. So I'm gonna again make a short side and a long side. I'm gonna hold everything together except for the long side of the piece I just put on there. And I'm gonna start wrapping that around the root. And I'm making sure to hold everything together so that it's tight. And moving my fingers down so that I got everything in there. And then while you are wrapping, it is twisting this top part of your hair. So I like to just make sure I unravel that part because it can start hurting, especially when you're doing somebody else's hair. You want to make sure you're mindful of that part. I like to tell my clients to hold on to this piece right here while they're doing it. While I'm wrapping the hair. And then I just wrap. All right, and once I get to the ending of this piece, I like to let down, and I like to wrap the rest with another piece just to give it that length. That's why I said I wish they had this color in a 24-inch, but they didn't. They only had the 16, so I'm just gonna continue to wrap it down. So now I'm gonna start wrapping this way, like up the braid. Okay. And they are distressed, so they do look a little frayed, which is what I like in my locks. And I'm just going to twist this bottom piece like this. And I'm going to add a little nail glue to the bottom. Not to the curl, but to the bottom of where I wrapped. Yes. Hi. All right, so I'm gonna do another one. All right. I'll be back once I do these 2 rows. All right, so this is after doing that row. And I just got 1 row left. I'll be right back. All right, so this is the finished product. I like it because it hides my lack of edges at the moment. The forehead is foreheading right now, but it's cool. It's so long, it's so thick. I feel like it takes away from, it takes away from that. And then this is the back. They are super long. Now that I have them all in, it is a little thick. I did use 4 packs of the wrapping hair, and then I also used just 1 pack of the curly hair, 2 things of nail glue, and I only used a tiny bit of this braiding gel. And then lastly, once I get out of the shower, I'm going to put some of this on it. I am going to run hot water on my hair, kind of like what you would do for braids by boiling them. I just want to make sure that these are a little less stiff. And after that, I'll blow dry them and put some of this on there. Why is my voice cracking? That's crazy. I'm super tired. It's been a long day. I'm sitting here thinking about cooking, and y'all, I changed my mind. I don't think I want to cook no more, because golly, at this point, I want some fast food. I am so hungry. But yeah, like I said, I really played myself with that wig. As beautiful as it was, when I tell y'all, it feels like I just waxed my edges, and I'm just sitting here combing my thoughts and dreams. I know what it was. That last time that I put my wig on, I just was so lazy with it because I didn't want to take it all the way off and re-glue the whole thing down. So I just like pull a glue right here, pull a glue right there, and then called it a day. And that's what I get for being fucking lazy. I mean, freaking. I'm trying to stop cursing so much. But that's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get. Because why would I be lazy on my own head? Knowing the repercussions. I don't ever be lazy on nobody else's head, but on my head. At 8 o'clock p.m., I decided to be lazy and rip my little babies off. At least I still got, you know, a little bit. It's just my forehead looks ginormous right now. Yeah, I already got a big one, y'all. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Look at this shit, that's crazy.